Hi everyone, this video is all about iBooks, and iBooks is, remember we downloaded it from the App Store. So with iBooks, what we're going to do today is look at how we download books into iBooks and also how we get them from the website that I've already started to create for you and put them into your iBooks and organize your categories. So the first thing we'll do is go into iBooks. Now I've got a book open at the moment, so you can see that I have my bookshelf. What we're going to do is actually go into the iBooks store. So when you look in the store is sitting on the top left hand side. So we click once on store, and at that point it takes us to where we can purchase books. And again, just like the App Store, there are some books that are free and there are some books that are paid. So what we're going to do is, if you go in, and can you see right down the bottom there is top charts. So if we go into top charts, and at that point you should be able to see a top chart of free books and a top chart of paid books. Oh, it's good to see that 50 Shades of Grey is making it all the way through in our top paid books. Now what we have is, on your free books, the one that I generally suggest to people is the iPad user guide. Now that one says for iOS 5.1. Lots of the things are still as relevant, so all you have to do, just like on your apps, you just press on the free and then I press get book, and what that says is that it is now downloading. Now exactly the same way that you had with your apps, you had to put in your password, this is going to ask you exactly the same thing. So remember that it is your iTunes password, not your school password or any of the other passwords. So we've found the free ones. You can also go up to the top and you can search for anything. I was searching for the APA referencing guides. I have no life. Alright, once it's downloaded, what it does, it pops it onto your full bookshelf. Now that might not be where you want to have it, so what we're going to do is organize our collection. So can you see next to where it says store, there is the word collections. So if I tap once on it, whoops, if I tap once on mine, you can actually see that I have a whole lot of collections. Now you will tap on yours and you will just have books and PDFs. What you might want to do is to organize a whole lot of collections. So all you have to do is press new, and then it gives you the facility to be able to create a new one. Okay, whoops, mine's having a think. Okay. Okay, once I'm done, I just have to press done. And so now I have that new organizational tool that I can use. Now you might be saying, right, so how am I going to put my books from this giant bookshelf, which has all of my books in it, and then organize them into my collections? So it's really quite simple. All we have to do is go to our top right hand side and we press edit. We then tap on any of the books that we want. So if I tap on my iPad one, alright, oh, it's still downloading. I might have to tap on another one. Alright, so what I'll do is I will tap on my Excite one. Can you see it ends up with a little blue mark on it? If I tap on another one, I can move multiples at the same time. Then if I go over and I press move, it then basically says to me, where do you want to pop those? So I'll go extra iPad resources, and it's created a new shelf for me. It's as simple as that. Now what we're going to do now is to go and have a look at how we can find a book or a document from a website and pop it into iBooks. So our easiest way is to go into Safari. So I go into Safari. I've pulled up the iPad training site that we have. So if you scroll down a little bit on this one, what you will see is there is an iBook in there, and it's called Workshop 1. So all we do is tap once on it. At that point it starts to open. Can you see up here it says open in Adobe Reader? To bring that up again when that menu disappears, tap once in the middle of the screen and it comes up again. What I'm going to do is, if you press on the open in, it then gives you the facility to choose which document app you want to open it in, and I actually want to open it in iBooks. So I click on open in iBooks and watch what happens. Magically iBooks starts to open and my book is now open. So it's opened up in the general library. If I go and I can just read through my book. Alright, so that's all the details that we will be looking at shortly. I can finger pinch and make it larger or smaller, but what I want to do again is tap once in the center and it brings up my menu. Can you see along the top? I've got my menu back again. I tap once on library and it's taken me, because it's a PDF, it's taken me to my whole list of PDFs that I have. Alright, so now it's sitting, if I go and tap once on collections, it's sitting in the ticked one that says collections. Alright, so what we're going to do, let's go back, and I would like you guys to go into the store, and if you have a look again through the top charts and see if you can download some of the free books that are available. Now I would suggest that because it is a school iPad, that you do not download any of the lovely pornographic ones, but there are some fantastic kids books as you go through. So I think the 50 best jokes ever might be appropriate, and then there's lots of different ones that you can do. Alright, so your task next is to make sure that you can download books, pop them into your library, and then organize your library. Don't forget you can play the video back at any point so that you can see what to do without having to go, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. So thanks very much, talk to you soon.